Yo, what up? What up? Fresh off work, kind of pissed off, but the show must go on. So, before we even get started, I got another video coming about Brother Panic who just passed, and I have some questions for the black community because, to me, it seems like y'all care more about shit that don't help than opposed to the shit that does help. It's like a lot of stuff y'all discover is bogus because y'all ain't shit. I'm not saying it like I'm better than anybody. Remember, I'm part of the group, but what I'm saying is, nigga, the one-eyed guy, right? I'm here to tell you, it don't take much to figure this shit out, and it don't take much to see this shit a mile away. So either by default, all you motherfuckers is guilty and involved, or the white boy was right and y'all some niggers, and y'all need to be taught so you can be raised up. Because, bruh, it's looking like I'm gonna pass and y'all motherfuckers still ain't gonna be shit. And then the next group gonna come and they gonna pass and y'all still ain't gonna be shit. Bruh, the shit wasn't no more than like 300 something years ago, bro. Y'all need to step it the fuck up and get out of that fame faggot shit because it's not helping you at all. It's not. And the kids is like damn near remedial. So it's not helping. But that will be for another time. Right now, we want to talk about something that I don't hear nobody talk about. But before we even get started in that, listen to something real fast, and then we're going to go.
For Israel and necessary for our closest ally in the Middle East, which is why I urge my colleagues on the other side of the aisle to join us in passing this critical aid for Israel and show our support for this beacon of hope and freedom in the Middle East. We cannot let our differences divide us on this critical issue. We cannot allow the bright candle of democracy in the Middle East to be extinguished by Hamas, Hezbollah, and Iran. We cannot allow Israel to lose. This legislation is not conditioning aid. It's paying for it. Apparently, my Democratic colleagues still don't understand that we cannot just continue to borrow and print new money at every opportunity.
Now, the reason I'm playing that is because this is why I'm pissed off. It's not even my life. No, it's our life, everybody. There's a shit show going on right now. And this shit show is involved with one group claiming that they don't care about Israel at all. You know what I'm saying? That's what one side is saying. Oh, they don't care about Israel. You know what I'm saying? They ain't they want to destroy, they don't care about Israel. You know what I'm saying? They don't, Palestinians are being done wrong, and Israel should cease fire and all this different stuff. But at the same time, the group that is saying Israel should cease fire is also paying Israel. Like, they're not trying to show Israel how to take care of themselves. No, they're trying to pay for it. They want to pay for it. So the Republican dude's like, bro, these motherfuckers just want to print money that's not there. It's not there. We don't have it. And I could have let it keep playing. He's like, bro, we're about to be 34 trillion in debt. Okay, that's not dealing with the deficit. The deficit is already 2 trillion dollars. So that would be 36.5 trillion dollars. All right. Let me ask y'all something. Are the Israelis really Germans? Why am I saying this? Because of Annie Frank. My whole life, I was told that was a little Jewish girl that was caught in the Holocaust, and it was terrible. They were subject to not bathing, and they wouldn't give them certain things to bathe with, and they killed off all the Jews. and it was evil. If you look up facts about Annie Frank, they'll give you 10 of them. And the second one is that the Frank family were originally German. What the hell does that mean? What does that mean? How are the Germans racist against the Israelis? And they killing them off, and they putting them in gas chambers and all this different stuff. It would just so happen that the story that they would let hit the world, and the story that the world uses to signify this Holocaust, would be a girl whose name is a nickname. Her first name is a nickname, and her last name is German. Anybody knows that language that the Jews be spitting in the Diamond District? They call it I forgot what they call it, but it's not real. It's like gibberish. So okay, the lead story that you guys give us for this Holocaust is a girl named Annie Frank. This is one of the major stories they always put up. Okay, Annie is a nickname. It's not even her real name. Frank is a German name. I'm trying to figure something out. I'm trying to figure out why would they be able to escape? And like even Harriet Tubman, think about it. Minty Rose. Even she, when she got free, she changed her name. Why would the Jewish people, why would the Israelis promote a child that's supposed to be a significant story to their Holocaust? And they would have her represented with a German name. Anybody seen Hebrew writing today? They say that script was made in Germany. Let's do something. That way you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Here it is. There, Yiddish. That's the name of it. There we go. Check this out. When you type in German Jewish writing and you go to the images, you're going to run into this. Excuse me. Yiddish is what the Diamond District Jews talk. That's how they talk. They talk Yiddish. Everybody knows that. We've all been told this for years. But I've told you guys on previous videos that Israelis are Germans. So that's four. That's Annie is a nickname. Frank is German. They speak Yiddish. Yiddish is made in Germany, and it's not It's not original Hebrew. How do we know? Because this is Paleo. This is Paleo Hebrew. So this is the or what they would call Proto-Hebrew. Proto-Hebrew Aramaic. This is what it looked like. So let's go back again. Look at this writing. What you can see is completely different. It's not the same at all. So you have that. And then you have this. It's not the same writing. This ain't the same writing at all. Are the Israelis really Germans? This has nothing to do with that war. That war is going on because that war is going on. It is what it is. This has to do with me finding out that Frank is German. So why is this Jewish girl that's hostage, even if she's born in Germany? What does that mean? You keep saying she's Jewish. Obviously not if she doesn't have a Jewish name. Every Jew is a Jew because of their name. It's lineage. And these aren't supposed to be congregated Jews. These are supposed to be authentic Jews from Israel. That's where they ended up going, right? That's the land they were given. Now, I don't fuck with Palestinians because nobody does. And this ain't got nothing to do with no Israelis. All the Muslims around them don't fuck with them. Maybe because they go with the book. Now, that doesn't mean that all the Muslims around are fans of the Jews. That's not what I'm saying. But they're using this book to pimp the world. That's what they're doing. They're using the book to pimp the world. Babylonians are supposed to be Assyrians and people from Mesopotamia. You could say they got some African in them, but they're really not supposed to be African. They're supposed to be Arabian, Persian. Well, they're the ones who came up with the pentagram. So, in so many ways, you can credit your Arabians for the devil's symbol. And I'm saying that because that's something Brother Panic used to always wear. So I'm wondering, were you guys supposed to be Africans? Because you weren't Indians. We know that. Were you guys supposed to be Africans or Persians? Babylonians, I'm just wondering. But I say that to say this. In this story that we're supposed to be crediting them for, you know, this is the reason we're professing that they're, you know, these people of this book. Well, it says the Hebrews left in a mixed multitude. So they would never be all just white. They wouldn't look the way that they look. They wouldn't. They would look vastly different. You know what I'm saying? Some would have froze. And I mean, not separating, not Sephardic Jews. No. All these people. They would be mixed. They would look like a bunch of, I don't know, Steph Curry's and Prince and all the mixed breeds you would think of. They might have the pale skin, but they would damn sure have the Negro features. Or I'm sorry, the African features. They would have the African features. And these people don't. Here's another thing. If they know that they're really these Canaanites from this book, and they're up now, and they remember their forefathers, Abraham, Moses, you name it. All of them got rich in Africa. All of them came up in Africa. They wouldn't pay back anything. They wouldn't. I mean, they're up. They're freaking billionaires on their own, trillionaires. They're nothing. What about that synagogue of Satan thing? See, that's what's making this really interesting, and it really makes sense why they didn't fuck with Christ. If Christ is the one admitting that these are not the Jews, these are not these people, they say they are, they're not. And then you get some Israelis, and they put out a story about a Holocaust, and one of their main characters is this little girl who just so happens to have a German name. And her first name is a nickname. That's not even her real name. She's Jew. She's a Jewish girl. With no Jewish name, no Jewish background, nothing. She even comes from Germany. She doesn't even come from Israel. None of them do. Because they were all in Germany. Remember, if they're not in Germany, this Holocaust can't happen. But these are the ones that we're claiming. Every time we talk about these Israelis, they bring up the Holocaust. So that means they had to be in Germany. We're not talking about the ones that were supposedly already there, but that couldn't be because it was Palestine. It doesn't have anything to do with Israel until the 40s. So where is it Israel at? Is it in real life now? No, that doesn't count. Where is it Israel at? In the book? Is that the argument that the Persians are having? But what is the Muslims' argument about not interfering with that? Could it be they're trying to wait until they kill each other off and then they just ramshack the whole thing? I don't know. Could be. Are Israelis really Germans? It's starting to look like it. It's starting to look like these are the people that this book was talking about, because look what they got involved with in the end. They create the porn industry. They create the music industry, the entertainment industry, the movie industry. Like, they keep people zombified while they're in the back just sneaking off with all the money. George Soros, Rothschilds, shoot, you name it. They've even said a few of these other people. Like, remember, I told you, people have they're Jews, but when they get into the game, they change their name. Why have you never heard of another family named Disney? Spielbergs. Why have you never met a Spielberg in your life? Are they really Germans? Oh, see, you talking about black people? Man, ain't nobody talking about no fucking Americans. No. Remember, I told you they run the industry over here. They're being fed money from over here. The guns, protection, all that from over here. This is supposedly a Christian nation, but Christ is the one who exposed them a long time ago. And then look at what they're involved in. This is just a question, yo. Like, I'm not claiming anything solid, but I gave you enough evidence to make your own decision. Goes.